Or you can take a rest. That's probably fine.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. As a team delves forwards into the next step of their adventure, or creating their own, honestly, because things have changed from time to time. One of the changes here is, well, the coup of a kingdom. After getting a motorcycle outside of my door with a terrible muffler. Engine, technically. Anyways, once getting into the kingdom, Aster didn't care for how the things were run, and basically said, hey guys, I'm going to take over this kingdom. It technically belongs to me. Well, it's my dad's, but I'm going to inherit it eventually, so it's practically mine. I just want it sooner. You know.
We're going to speed up the process.
Yeah. The rest of the gang agreed to that, because it's not a very nice place. Unfortunately. For many. Spitting along, taking out the general. You then acquired his place after, honestly, all the paperwork that you left for some other guy. But you yourself trained in your own military style and practice, which came prevalent when getting the rest of the people here, not only Kasami and Milo, or aka Yoko, reverse those. Not only Milo and Yoko. Wow, I mixed up after trying to fix it. One more time. Not just Milo, Kasami / Yoko, but the rest of the people here that are part of the military. The generals and their lieutenants all now respect Aster enough to listen to his plan. And that's honestly what the best you're gonna get. Some people still don't like Aster, but hey, not everyone has to like everyone. And who knows, maybe by the end of the day, Aster might find out that there's more bodies on the ground than he intended to. I don't know. I don't believe Aster's petty, but we'll see how things go. With the plan set in motion and a little skewing of the plan at hand, it was foretold by you that there would be a military parade before the basic festivities of events at hand. During the Autumn Festival, where basically people just hang out, chill after the harvest, eat, drink, and just have a good time. Aster more or less informed the council that, yeah, this is a good way to show prowess and prestige. But one individual in the council decided to change that up and invoke their own words after Aster's done. But who knows if we'll get a chance for that. So there are enemies all about. Enemy clerics, paladins, and who knows what else. So watch out for that. But the plan is set in motion. The lieutenants and the generals are informed, and they are already in play. Milo went out and acquired 2 lycanthropes, which may or may not be the best thing to bring in a mass panicked crowd. But they are well trained and skilled, so if nothing else, they'll get the job done.
Their only target is Zone.
True. At the exact same time, just watch out for them is basically what their lady told you. And Kentami has been trained a little bit more with the blade. And we'll start off like a day before this happens. Because I did forget to do something. I just now remembered. After you guys begin to speak, do everything here and there, Roy does come over after... Well, Roy was already there when Milo said, hey, I heard you're after this one dude. I'll beat him to you. Or...
All I said was, may the best man win.
Yeah. And then he jokingly enough said, no. Give credit to yourself. I'm sure you can do just fine. I don't know if Milo took it as a joke, but he did say it in a jokish way, but who knows in this town. But when he basically left, or was about to leave, he does look towards Kasami. And he does say, oh, that reminds me, Miss Kasami. Another motorcycle. Miss Kasami, that does remind me. Here's a motorcycle. No, I did give Aster...
Motherfuckers!
This choice beforehand, but he said to bring it up to you in turn. So, I don't know how well adapted you are in fighting individuals that aren't really susceptible to more mundane means. That being the case, though, I would like to introduce a proposition to you, and you may take one of my blades during this fight.
Out of character, would I know if my sword that I have is sufficiently magical to bypass resistances like that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He just doesn't know what your sword can totally do.
Okay. Thank you for the offer. I do believe my sword is sufficient, though.
Very well, then. He didn't say anything out loud, but he does say, well, the Autumn Festival is, Harvest, technically. The Harvest Festival is technically tomorrow, so, do take care, and, enjoy your time. And then he
Yourself
leaves.
as well.
He nods, salutes Aster, and then leaves. So, 1 and 2 do basically state their thing. Milo says, stick around me, and I will point and click to where you need to attack. But 1 does state, pretty well then. That being the case, shall we rest or should we do something beforehand? I do believe I and my brother are ready, but I don't know about the rest of you.
I will say this. I will tell Aster and Kasumi that I'm going to be mingling in the crowd near Zahn, hidden away, for when time shit hits the fan and getting the jump on him.
Aster, go ahead and roll. I guess it would be history. Oh yeah. Not Milo. Aster, you've trained for this. It would be weird if your attendance, which Milo would be considered or classified as an attendant, is not near you during this presentation. It's not impossible, like, for him to do that. It would just be frowned upon by others. But if you don't care about, well, you probably don't because of what's gonna happen. So it's up to you to decide whether or not to sway that or no.
Do you still have the disguise hat?
I thought it was a necklace, but yeah.
Last campaign they were hats. I don't remember this campaign.
It's the robe. This time in their robes.
They're robes. Okay, sorry.
I've not worn one. I never wore it because I have my Hellish Rebuke robe outfit that I'm basically wearing to hide my face. It was so big that I used it as half a robe, half a thing to cover my face that I had, and I also have the voice changer. But I can do that. Oh yeah, I did use it once when we were trying to kill the general. Never mind. Yeah, so I have it.
Yeah, you have it. You just are not using it. You paid. Well, Aster paid for it.
You look like someone else doing this, and then hopefully it doesn't look too amiss that you're not near me.
Okay.
Yeah. For practical reasons, the main reason why people have attendance is for them to not get shanked or stabbed while, I don't know, giving a speech or walking in the middle of crowds and roads. It's why people hire bodyguards. Milo, in this case,
Right.
Never
the
had
little
to.
halfling is the bodyguard of this giant.
It's clearly
only-
it's clearly so you can fight people I can't reach.
Right. I think the only people who have actually seen my ability is Saul and Saul. Saul and then the triplets, I think, are the only ones that know a lot that are alive that know what I can do. I actually haven't transformed other than in front of Saul and those triplets.
I mean, that being the case, magic's a thing, so size is relative is relative to your own viewpoints.
Oh, if I transform into what I'm gonna transform into tonight, I'll be taller than Aster.
I mean, that's not what I mean. I mean, your size as a bodyguard does not matter in a world of magic and swords.
But yeah, if you would like to lay low amongst the crowd, I think that disguising yourself would be the most apt way to do so.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna say what I'll look like. I'm gonna be Mr. Moneybags that I used before, but this time I'll have the.
I think that was just you in better clothes.
No, it wasn't. I changed the way I look, my face and everything.
Yeah, you looked like Bilbo Baggins.
All right. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Two will be. I'll look like I'm rich and everything. Make it look like I'm very rich, halfling. And 1 and 2 will be my bodyguards. And I guess my bear will act as go along with the actions of 1 and 2, act as one of their pets or something. And while I'm mingling in the crowd, I would have cast. At the time, when we go to get ready, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace, so that me, 1, 2, and Bear will have a better way to blend in and hide. Blend in the open, because the military are the only ones that know that 1 and 2 are with us, because they've only ever been here at the fort or outside the city.
Yeah. All right, I'm not gonna poke holes anymore. I've already given you a freebie. That's fine. Anyways, given the information at hand, do you guys prep or anything, or do we move on to the next day?
I think we have done about as much prep as there is, unless anyone has anything else they'd like to say.
Would they even allow me on the stage? That's the thing. If I'm acting bodyguard, would I be allowed to be on the stage with you or next to it?
An acting bodyguard would be allowed on the stage, to the side or in front of, depending on how the presentation is placed. Asher, you were given information, and beforehand, I want to tip my hand, but whatever. Beforehand, I showed you the map area. This is currently how it's presented. You will be on stage after the singing and dancing, whatever, happens. You could easily be in front of him, underneath the stage, but technically the stage is only 3 feet tall, so you could easily jump over it, even at Milo height. You can also be to the back behind him or to the side of him, if that's how he wants to present himself.
I think I'll do that. I'll stick with you and then have 1 and 2 and Bear hide off in the shadows nearby. And what I'll do is when you enact the plan, I'll transform into my direwolf form to cause a ruckus to hopefully have the civilians flee. What do you think, Aster?
Don't do that, because the guard isn't ready for you to do that, and we don't need them to decide that you're the threat.
Well,
but I want to.
Specialty. That's my specialty, transforming.
I mean, by all means transform, but do it in a way that won't make the guards prioritize you rather than the safety of the civilians. We need to limit the amount of confusion that everyone is going to suffer from.
And the people, the generals know we're taking out the council, right?
Yes.
Zon's a part
So
of the council.
they might be able to discern that it's you, but I haven't told them as much.
Plus the council, well, not the council, the generals and the lieutenants are 5 people. The rest of the army is more than that.
I mean, yeah, they can claim a hold of they can lead their troops, but there might be a stray shot going towards you.
Mhm.
But if you can wait until most of the civilians are being ushered away and then transform and then start attacking Zon, I think it'll be a lot more clear.
Yeah. Okay, I had to take my headset off a little bit in that. Sorry. What were
Basic
you saying?
thing, have the area cleared a little bit so it's visible that you are the creature that is transformed.
Yeah, and that you like make it so that the guard can see you transform, and that you.
Basically, I should be up next to you so that people see who I am, and as I'm running to Zon, then transform so they see that I'm the one who's the wolf.
That works, yeah.
That
Okay.
works, but basically is like, don't just have a dire wolf appear out of nowhere. Is the thing. The thing being described. I'm not giving you any plans anymore.
And Kasumi, what is your plan?
Well, I was wondering if you were planning on going for the king first, or who your first target was.
My first target is King Enoch, yes.
I thought you were just going to have the generals take out the council and you go for Enoch.
That's the general idea, but if I kill King Enoch and then we still see the other council members, they're free game.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
open
that's fair.
season.
Yeah. But he is the head of everything. So once that's down, you can easily tip the rest of the dominoes over.
And I have a plan for that as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking I would
Betray you.
teleport with you from the stage to Anak, and we can take him out.
That's bold.
Can you
Yeah.
get both of us?
Yes, I can.
Oh wow, that's
Shit.
much better than my method of teleportation.
I will say this. Oh yeah, Thunderstep.
Can you get two people?
Yeah, you can take one willing person.
Yeah, one willing person. So it'd be you, another person. Oh, for some reason, I was thinking you're taking the king, Aster, and yourself.
Oh, no.
I'm not going, that doesn't track.
I will say this.
No, I was going to take Aster and myself up to the king from the stage.
Yeah.
So we don't have to make our way there the hard way.
Yeah, I get that. My math was just terribly off.
That's gonna hurt. So should I not be near y'all? Should it just be you two?
Be back.
I'll stay away at a distance.
We'll be behind us.
Yeah.
At least
I'll be
And
at the
10
stage.
feet.
Because I'm gonna run at Zon, and then I'm going to try one thing before I transform to see if I can do it. And then if it works, great. If it doesn't, then okay.
I mean, you could do something totally ridiculous, like... No, I suppose you can't fly yet.
No, I can't fly yet. I'm going to. Milo will motion to her staff. I have an ability with this staff that might help with Zon, taking care of Zon pretty quick.
Cryptic.
Well, hopefully you and your friends can deal with him while we deal with the king and whoever comes to his aid.
I guess we're ready. Aster?
I think we're ready. With Kasumi's addition of the teleport, I think we've got a really good chance, though it's going to require that I speed along the speech a little bit more than I intended. Be ready for chaos at the end of my speech rather than soon thereafter it. And
Okay.
Kasumi, when I stop speaking during my speech and raise my hands down, is the signal to send us to the king.
Understood.
And before I go to sleep that night, I'll let the generals know of the small change to the plan, that there will be no rest between the end of my speech and when things might start popping off. It is going to start popping off at the end of my speech.
Okay. You guys begin to more or less take care of things, make sure you're all right. Honestly, it is a very uneventful night, but that is no concern to you. Right now, you are in a life or death situation. You have no idea whether you'll succeed, whether you'll fail. You are basically, well, the hands of your comrades, the hands of the people next to you, quite literally next to you, can easily be swept from underneath your feet in the coming hours to days. While the night is uneventful, your own mind can linger and wander. And because of that, I want everyone to go... Actually, before that, where's everyone staying? Are you staying at Aster's house, technically? / general house estate? You can. You can also go back to the shanty town.
Going back to Shantytown and maybe telling them to hold off and avoid the festival tomorrow.
Yeah. Going
Well, they
back.
probably aren't welcome there anyway.
Oh, Yoko, you got it. You know it. Unfortunately, while they're not technically barred away from it, no one will sell them anything. Did I mention this is a bad place? But yeah, while they're not technically not allowed to be there, they are not going to enjoy themselves, so why bother? But while you guys are there, you make sure and more or less warn everyone, hey, without giving up too much detail, don't go over there today, tomorrow. John, the dark elf, not Jean, I really should change his name, does state to the rest of you, quite honestly, we're not really welcome there. Do appreciate the cryptic warning, but we're likely gonna stick around here and have our own festival. Usually what we do. Should we have like guards stationed by our bordering campsite?
You should, and if any of the council members come seeking asylum with promises and lies in their mouth, kill them.
Cryptic, but
Welcome them in. Let them think that they are being humbled and kill them.
all right. Look, I know I'm a drow. That's kind of our matriarchal societal thing, to kill people if they're shady. It's kind of why I left the Underdark. Well, imprison them and get information out of them, and then decide to kill them. Sorry. Killing them without justification, not really our thing.
I promise you there's justification, but I can't speak of it yet. If you trust me, then I ask that you kill them.
No persuasion. I want to give you disadvantage, honestly. Yeah,
It's Aster. I doubt it'd help.
it would help. You can get a 1. This is a
Got the lucky
Yeah,
feet.
and then he'll use
8%
lucky to
chance.
re-roll it.
He could get a 1. I
He
say.
could.
Yeah, he did on his 1d8.
Don't you hate packs with the Fae?
Man. Well, looks like John's going back to his old ways. John, not Jean, does look towards you and does state, all right, if we hear commotion and quite literally fighting in combat, it's safe to say we'll take care of our own. It's not something I prefer to go back to. I was very good at it. And it's kind of hard to stop after
John,
you keep doing it.
The civilians are welcome. House the civilians. House those who would have mistreated you. But if you see the council members, they have signed their own death warrant.
Oh, those? No. Oh, that's what... Oh, yeah, completely. He's going to kill them. Oh, you see him sigh with relief. He was thinking, kill anyone who's nice to you, or trying to seek Harvor.
What do you think that's the kind of person I am, John?
You are very persuasive.
House the civilians, make peace with them, show them that you are not the monsters they think you are, but show no remorse to the council members. If they come by, kill them.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to convince me with that one. Oh, my apologies. I completely misunderstood, both as myself and my own historical background. / GM.
Glad that was avoided.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Great.
We get back to Shantytown and there's just tons and tons of bodies. It's like, what the fuck happened here?
You told me to do it.
I did not.
Yeah, by the way...
council member.
Yeah, I'm completely misinterpreted that one.
Okay.
We could have retconned it, that's fine, but it would have been funny.
That minor genocide aside.
Let's get to it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, the anticipation.
You sleep well enough. If anyone goes back to Aster's home, air quotes, the general's house, you do see that Amber's there. She just looks towards your guys. Are you here for anything? There's no more food in your fridge, by the way. I kind of ate all of that today.
I have a fridge.
Well, a cold box, yes. It's to refrigerate your food.
Can stock it up more with the income, I'm sure.
Oh, I've been doing that, but I generally can't touch all of your money, so only the necessities for me, since you haven't been here for... Looks at the non-existent watch on her wrist. 2 months?
I assumed I was stopping by from time to time, but yeah, I probably hadn't really stayed a night.
Well, I'm not here all the time, so I don't know. But is there something you need?
I just felt like I should tell you that tomorrow is the day that a lot of things get put in motion, and hopefully your sister will be freed.
My sister's dead. Wait, how do you know I have a sister?
The person that she freed's already safe and out of town.
I still have Lily as being experimented on by the people.
Oh, she's been freed a while ago.
Oh shit! I didn't
You also
fix
don't know
that
if
note.
Lily's her sister or not. You have no
I just
clue the
assumed
connection
it
with
was
those
her
two.
sister.
Yeah, but nonchalant,
retconning
she
that,
does
then.
state, she's been dead for quite some time. Wait, how do you know about my sister? Are you talking about Lily?
I'm just gonna retcon that I brought this up.
Okay, fair enough. Go back. Yeah, you haven't been here for about 2 months. Although I haven't been here all the time, so you might have been stopping by, I don't know.
I just wanted to let you know that tomorrow is when a lot of things come to a head, and that if you see any members of the council, you should dispose of them. You'll know when that should start.
Fair Fair enough. Is there somewhere I should avoid to not get involved with your plans?
You can be as involved or disinvolved as you would like.
I don't know if
If
you
you
have
would
a
like
plan.
to,
But if you do have
would-
one, and you're quite literally just talking to me the day before the events at hand, you probably don't have something set for me.
I don't. It's best to keep such things limited in the amount of people known. But yes, if you would like to assist, you can come by the festival tomorrow. And if you would like to avoid it, do not attend the festival.
She looks at you and Kasami or Milo. You guys could have been there too. That's probably fine. But this is the last, more or less, loophole string in this city. There are a few others, but not necessary. She does state, look, Mr. Astor, technically Mr. I am technically employed underneath you. Theoretically, since I haven't quit yet, my entire life is hinging on this to actually succeed. I will be looking over the area, but if the tips scale to be needed, I'll go. But if they scale so far that, well, everyone will die, probably not going to join.
Of course, I don't expect anyone to endanger themselves on my behalf.
Fair enough. But good luck to
Simple.
you. Looks at Milo, maybe, and the rest of you. Then to Kasami, gives a nod.
Wait, he looked at me and did what?
And to the
Said
rest of you.
maybe?
I said, as a GM, said maybe, because no one else said they're going there.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can see bitch calling me out. What?
No, it was more like,
Well, Yoko's got nothing else she'd be doing right now, so she'd just be going around with Aster.
Yeah.
To take care of final preparations.
one other string that you could go to is Jean, not John, but Jean, at a shop. You go there, you tell him, hey, don't go there because people will be dying. Stock up, get your brother-in-law, and house your shit down. He nods, goes, gives you, all right, friend. Good luck. Don't die out there. I'm not giving you anything more free after this event. You will be maybe king, so that means you have to pay.
I don't think that's how most kingships work, but yes.
Oh no, I've been keeping tabs. And yes, there's
but
the
yes,
entire
it's-
point of coffers. You would have money set aside for extravagant things and then other things. We'll talk later. It's not technically important right now.
Very few things are.
Yes. But good luck out there. Who
Yes, sir.
knows? You might actually succeed. And if not, well then,
It was good knowing you.
it was good knowing you as well. And we'll likely see each other in the Shadowfell next. Because they'll probably be coming after me, so please succeed. You can see he's being more or less jovial, joking here and there. But you can tell he's worried. Anyone can tell he's worried.
Ah, shit, I forgot. If this goes south, he's gonna
He
become
sponsored us.
viable.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
I think that's the last notable tag. There is Mary, but she's gonna do whatever she wants to do.
I just tell her. I would send her a message to say, "Stay away from the festival."
All right, I'm gonna get rid of one NPC. She finally got that gig too. Gonna get rid of you. Wrong layer. Okay. After a good night's rest, maybe. Actually, I want everyone to go ahead and roll. A wisdom saving throw.
24.
I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky.
Yep.
No, but for some merchants and other people would probably think that they can get in your good graces by giving you stuff. Yeah.
And if you guys are for some reason within 10 feet of me. Wait, right? No, I'm not that level yet. Never mind.
You're not that level yet. 17. This was something you needed to pass, so Aster, good job on doing so. Basically, this means you do actually sleep. Because, you know, going and killing people, committing a coup, and planning this out can be quite stressful. I imagine, honestly. I have never committed a coup. Maybe in a video game. Oh, wait. Outside of video games.
It's dependent on your personality, whether doing something like this even bothers you or not.
Well, assuming you're not a complete fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways, either way, you all get a good long rest.
Milo's used to shit like this for his line of work.
This is also involving people that you know. Most of the time, Milo, you are just yourself, by yourself rather, investigating things and getting shit done. With people that you know are involved now, maybe you don't consider them friends, maybe allies or comrades, but you are now personally connect with them, which is something that's difficult to burst through. But honestly, with all of you understanding what is to come and what needs to come, you easily enough rest without too much of a care or a worry. Aster fully determined on everything that he does do and needs to do. He gets his 8 hours of sleep, fully restocking his lucky rolls, which is good, and anything else that might happen. With the events at play and at hand, tomorrow will be a turning point, and tomorrow comes soon enough.
Alright. 1 and 2. Try and hide off somewhere.
All right. I think you have control over them, but I could be wrong.
No.
Yep, I'm wrong.
They're fast, so I know they can stay at a further distance and get to the fray quick.
Yeah.
Their instructions were, as soon as my signal for them to come will basically have them kind of watching the King's thing. As soon as they see Aster and Yoko teleport up there, they are to come and help with Zahn. That is my first target.
Okay. Why is your bear in the corner?
I just moved him away from me so I can move my token properly.
Okay. Because I was about to say, if your bear is just alone, it will be removed forcibly.
It's with 1 and 2. It's wherever they're. I just moved it away from me, and I just.
Yeah, I just needed to know where you were going to put your bear, so I can put 1 and 2 there. Well, now you have control of 1 and 2, so you can move them yourself if you want. There?
Have them mingle into the crowd.
All right.
Probably put them over here. Yeah, just keep them right there. That's a long ass fucking way for me to go. Alright, I'm actually gonna stand right here on the stage, just watching as where since Kasumi's kind of at Aster's back, looking towards the back, I'm gonna look towards the front.
Mm-hmm. As things are played out, everyone having their roles and everyone preparing, getting set, the crowd does funnel into the back after the presentation of the guards, and then the presentation of the soldiers are spewed about. A good contingency of regiments are spread out throughout the city, but you do have a total of 16 of your own men here. Those fully loyal to Aster, being trained and well worn. Since this is an appropriate situation, they are wearing their full attire, rather than the more or less light leathers that they were beforehand. I will tell you that when I made the map, it was more or less kind of difficult to tell who guard or who guard. So, that sounded weird. But anyways, the ones marked with red dots on them are not necessarily bad guys, but on the other side. The guards with the red dots are the king's own men. And the ones that have the red dots that look paladin-like and cleric-like are of Zahn's own contingency. Zahn's own group. Paired together within the crowd. Yeah.
I might have a fucking lovely time getting to Zahn.
I'm sure you'll manage.
But yes, as the presentation happens, a marching song is soon being played after the singer's song and dance routine. She then states, "And now a presentation from the royal court. One blanking on your titles." That's me, blanking on your title. I've heard it multiple times and I can't find it. All I have here is Aster, part of council now.
Aster the Twice Blessed.
Why can't I remember that? Well,
I don't know. It was like a whole big deal.
yeah, I know. Well, whatever. After today, it might not matter. And now, a royal declaration from Aster the Twice Blessed. And she steps to the side. Yoko, what's your passive perception?
17.
You do hear her say underneath her breath when she gets to the piano, I wonder why she didn't show up today. Well, never mind. And then Aster moves forwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you may know, 3 months ago, I inherited the great privilege and honor to command the troops of Mauritania. Today, they stand before you, having trained under my command and my rule, and alongside me, diligently and blood and tears for the last 3 months. They are a stronger, more capable force, able to defend and attack as needed, even simultaneously. But who am I? Why would I do this? Ladies and gentlemen, I am in pain. My face removed from this mask, tapestry of flesh and blood. That is not the source of my pain. I've had an axe buried shaft deep into my side. Every movement I make, I can feel the scar. That isn't my pain. Every word I speak sounds as though and feels as if I'm swallowing tacks and nails. I cough blood up more often than anything else. That is not my pain. I gaze around and I see people wasting away, toiling for gain not theirs, used as nothing but tools to be disposed of when they break. I see a world lacking in truth, instead held together by a web of lies, empty promises, and dwindling hope. And at this point, I kind of reach up towards the sky as though I'm going to grasp the sun. But when I close my eyes, I see that same world, united under a common banner, striving for greatness and excellence alongside one another. And when I open my eyes to see the reality, that is when I feel pain. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Asta El Tor, and that reality begins today, and I lower my hand.
And seeing the signal, I'll step forward and cast Thunder Step.
All right. I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative. Kasami, where do you and Aster teleport to?
Probably about up there.
All right. The king isn't moving. Unfortunately, he's in the corner where I can't put his turn order in.
Isn't that the sister we've already met?
Yeah.
Yes, please
Okay.
don't hurt my sister. I will
Yeah,
be
I
very, I will be very the big sad.
I was just making sure that was the one we met.
It is. And the one you forgot to warn.
I didn't have a good way of doing it.
I know.
It's not that I forgot,
Aster.
it's that I couldn't.
I know. Which is why I kept saying, is there anything else you want to do? But honestly, I get it. And it's not like she doesn't know what's going on. Oh, that's pretty good, but not
I'll
the best.
drive the king from the balcony onto the ground.
Into Zon.
Yeah,
Killing them both.
from the top floor.
Wait, who is that? Who was it that fucking chokeslammed for someone from Hell in a Cell?
I don't.
I have no idea.
I am not good with names. You're asking
Yeah, it was the
wrong
Undertaker.
people.
It was the Undertaker chokeslammed mankind off the top of Hell in a Cell.
Oh, yeah. God, that happened. Anyways. Really? Come on, guys. You gotta roll higher than a 15. Oh. Man, it feels like I'm cheating. Whatever. You guys rolled. Okay.
Oh, I suppose I'll use my DM inspiration to
No.
re-roll
You don't
my-
have to. You don't have to.
Oh,
I'm just surprised you guys rolled so low.
As soon
I
as he
will put that back.
thunderclap, I would have cast Hold Person on Zon. I was waiting for you to finish talking, so I didn't interrupt.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you guys actions. Aster gave a speech, so signaling people. Yoko jumped in there. Smash, dash. Hold person. Wisdom saving throw.
I am within.
little did you know, Zon's not a person.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Are you serious?
I genuinely am. I need to check his
Wow.
genuine description. Huh. Go ahead and roll for me Persuasion. Milo.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
No. Oh, lucky.
Oh.
I'm re-rolling that.
Halfling lucky.
Halfling lucky. No.
But it's not a 1.
Yeah,
Where's
right?
I mean, that's small consolation when he still rolls that poorly.
I forgot to do that last week when I rolled that 1. I forgot I had that ability.
Yeah. That's completely fair. Okay. I don't know. I still might give it to you. Honestly, you were rolling persuasion against me to see if I would give you it or not.
I mean, he's my target. Like, it'd be nice.
All right.
if it
I'll just straight up say it. To give context clues and to give information on whether or not I'm wrong. He's considered a fiend.
Yeah, I felt that coming.
Would a whole person work?
The humanoid, so unless he's categorized as a humanoid, I don't know.
He's not.
Generally, no. Things aren't actually categorized as humanoid. Humanoid is like a super type, but fiend is a separate super type, and you don't actually have any cases in which those are shared.
Like, he might have a humanoid form, you know, the 2 legs or bipedal thing, but that's technically not human.
Yeah, it's not human. It'd be like trying to cast... Like, a salad has 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head. But it's a weird space tadpole turtle thing. It's an aberration.
And I wouldn't.
Oh, a slide.
I mean,
I thought you meant like salad.
Fingers?
Touch rusty
no
things.
salad fingers.
Is that how you say it? Is a slod?
A slaw? Yeah,
That's how I
slaw.
always figured it was pronounced, since it's SLAAD or something like that.
fuck, I wish I would have known that because I would have cast Moonbeam on him instead.
We couldn't have known,
Yeah,
I know.
honestly.
that's the entire point of why I kept it close to my chest, but I didn't want to take this away from you if I was wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But now you have
I think
extra
you should
reason to
give
kill
it
him.
Yeah, technically.
That's
Okay.
that's a lot of reason to kill him.
Hmm.
As if we didn't have enough already.
True. So, to the top then. Looking towards you, the king is not at all completely... No, he's surprised. Thinking that his first technical legitimate son, not dead, is alive. He's surprised but not taken aback because, unfortunately, he is more than just himself right now. I thought I got rid of you. Sami, stop taking my one-liners. King Anak basically steps up. So does your tentacle brother, Aster. Technically second-born. And turns around and he does state, I thought I got rid of you. And in that corporeal voice, you do feel a sensation of, well, first of all, rudeness. Second of all, spite. He does begin to just clap his hands, and you feel his form and visage disappear. Unless you do something? I don't know.
Is he casting a spell?
Under normal circumstances, yes, but it doesn't tell me that this is a spell. I want to say it's a spell.
Okay. I'll try and counterspell it.
Yeah, okay.
I only have 3rd level. Do I need a roll?
No, I'm pretty sure you don't, since it's a secondary illusion spell. Unless you want to. He claps his
No.
hands, more or less, messing with you, and then before he can become fully invisible, Kasami, you cast counterspell on him, and it really should tell me if this is a spell or just an innate ability. I'm gonna worry about you later. Character sheet. Once removed, he is not surprised that you can use magic, Kasami, but he does simply state.
I mean, he just saw me use it.
Yeah. Well then. Cracks his neck. I suppose we can get a little bit more violent. And in a fearful look, Aster, maybe fearful. You see him eyes going bulgy, and then his mouth breaks apart, showing more teeth, and tries to go at, well, any exposed skin. He's going to try to bite you.
Aster, the one person who has 0 exposed skin.
He's going to try to bite you. That's a 1. Bam. Nothing happens. He tries to go in, but you easily move to the side where he bites into some leather, armor, ingots, and the like. Oh, wait, you're not wearing armor. Well, metallic armor. Leather. It's a good chunk of leather. Okay, that's his 2 actions. Bonus action. Yeah, he's a bad dad, so he's gonna bail on his son and other son. Yeah, it doesn't say he doesn't get attacked of opportunity. So, Kazami and Aster, you do have a attack of opportunity if you decide to take it.
I would love to.
I used mine already. Well,
I'm
my
actually
reaction.
on his miss. I'm actually going to go ahead and try to wait. No, it's actually good that I don't. So yeah, I will attack of opportunity.
Hmm?
Question:
Yes.
Is he a fiend by chance? Fiend blooded?
Roll insight.
Well, my sword will tell me here in a second.
Oh, well, it just so happens that the king might be fiend-blooded. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, go ahead and roll an extra.
That's the 2D. That's the 18.
Oh, okay. Just massively slashing into this man. Fiend creature. The Holy Radiant Blade sinks in, and you feel the light become stronger and far wider than you had expected. Well, you did see him unhinge his jaw, so that might have been a good indicator that he might be more than meets the eye as you sink into his flesh. Far more damage.
Are you gonna smite him too?
I am.
But he can't
first-
move. He doesn't move. That's so great. Oh!
So he can make that strength save, and then he can eat a smite. It's a 2nd level smite.
Yeah, I'm assuming these can stack.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just on hit, so.
Yeah.
And as a
Strange.
fiend, he is going to take an extra d8. So
Yes.
3 more d8.
Okay.
Actually 4, because this is a 2nd level smite.
Actually 4, because I want to cheat. No, I get it.
No, sorry.
I know.
Miscount.
I'm just messing with you. Please give me total amount of health you took away from this man. Ish?
All of it.
Ish, man.
He did 60 damage.
I don't believe the number's so clean.
Yeah, no, that's 60 damage on the dot.
I don't believe you. Until someone posts the number. Let's see. 14,
My
18,
calculator, so it was out of game.
32. Thank you. 40, 46, 50. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, 60.
Please trust my math.
I believe you. I just wanted someone to post the actual number. So we have it on record. Even after I bumped up his health, massively just charging in with, yeah, you want to kill this man. There's no doubt about that. You slash in heavily, and this man he doesn't die, thankfully, for me. But you hit him very, very hard to the point that he is considered bloodied. You strike him even further, causing him pain to not move. He, you believe, cannot take another attack like that. And it's not even your turn. Which means he doesn't even get to move. Okay.
Go Paladin. Whoop whoop.
All right. Zahn and the prince's turn. Sorry, Aster, not Aster prince, but other prince. Zahn then looks towards his clerics and his paladins.
Well, who has the higher dex?
That is a good point. Aster, what is your dex score?
+2.
Zahn, being just a little bit faster, looks towards his paladins and the like, and he shouts out, "People, can't you not see that we are being betrayed by within the crowd? Fear not!"
I mean, did they just see the king like go all monster faced?
This is within like a 6-second time frame. Fear not, for the light will guide your lives. At this point in time, gets bitten. People are more or less freaking out. Zahn will use his action to heal the king, unfortunately. Let's see. He begins to chant something and then begins to cast something directed towards the king. You feel it has holy, radiant energy spewed through it. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm counting down to see if anyone's reacting. 2.
Nope. I
One.
used my reaction already.
I got nothing. I don't have a reaction. I don't get counterspell.
And
I got more damage coming though.
the king is barely healed for 13 points of health. Plus modifier, but I'm not showing you modifier. It's not that great though. Healed enough. Zahn takes his secondary action. Well, I'm gonna break the second action apart from main action because he could have done that at a distance. So he's going to look around, see if there's any more betrayers. Notices your team and decides to bolt straight towards them.
Quick
can I-
question.
Yes.
Make
That helps.
the 1 and 2, and they act on my turn, but they have their own. I don't have to order them. I've told them their target.
Yeah. You can also change up the thing. Like you can
Go
say,
on my
attack this
initiative,
guy,
right?
or change your plans, attack that guy. Yeah. It doesn't cost you
Okay.
anything. You just had to tell them.
Okay.
But
And
yeah,
I would have told the bear to attack whatever 1 and 2, so I don't have to worry about him.
maybe don't tell them that.
The bear.
Maybe don't
attack
tell the
whatever.
bear. Attack whatever you want to.
I said whatever 1 and 2 attack.
Oh, okay. I misheard that one again.
1 and 2, not wanted 2.
Yeah.
You know where I was coming with that one, right?
Yeah, no, completely understandable.
Okay.
Actually,
I got
but I can see why Star's a little frustrated on it though.
I'm sorry. Rushing over straight towards your knight. Zahn turns around, heals the king, comes back, goes aiming for the knights. Can't cast another magical spell, technically. Well, he can, just... It has to be a cantrip, so it doesn't do anything. Prepares his secondary action. Nah, he's just gonna straight up throw one of his swords at them to be valiant. 17 plus modifier does hit. Games for this dude. 1d10 plus modifier. That's not a lot. And just stabs him, but barely grazing his body. Aster.
Quick question. I would know from trying to cast hold person on him, I would know that because I know the makings of the spell. It only works on humanoids, right? And I would know that since it didn't work on him, he's not technically a humanoid then, correct?
You can tell that he is not what meets the eye.
I'm just trying to... Okay, sorry.
No, that's fine. You may not be able to tell if he's fully not humanoid, but you can definitely tell if a humanoid spell didn't work, then probably casting another type of humanoid spell probably won't work. But you don't have exact information. You have enough information to...
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to make sure. I know I don't have exact information, but I know that he's not humanoid.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's a shape changer.
A changeling?
Right.
Aster.
Your hands are the hands of a murderer's, and your fingers filthy with sin. Your lips full of lies that spews naught but corruption. Your reign ends today.
All right, 22 does hit. 27.
Oh, isn't he? Did he ever make his strength save? The king
He-
never make that strength save?
Yeah,
did.
he
He
did.
did.
Oh, okay.
He failed.
I didn't see it. So he's on the ground.
Yeah, he's... Aster still hits with the 22, man. That did not happen. Anyways, 22, 5... Wait, sorry. 27, 32... Aster, you slash in heavily. Did you ever remove your mask, by the way?
I have not.
Okay, that's what I thought. You slash in heavily. You can tell that this man, beast, demon, whatever you consider him, is on his last legs. Any kind of attack, maybe even a kick to the jaw, will bring this man down. Yeah, still have advantage, so no matter what, any of those 23s do hit. So Aster, tell me, what do you do?
After the king tried to flee, and Aster kind of... I imagine it as kind of like using the hook of the sword and like hooking him back and spinning him around. Swearing the vow. There was this long cross cut across his chest, followed by another upward swing, blazing with this gold light that takes his head from his body and sends it careening down the banister. And then Aster very non-committally pushes the body forward off the banister as well.
With a very disturbing thud, you definitely do hear cries, screams, anguish. Maybe from you, maybe from others. Definitely from others. But you do see that the man that has collided you for so long, the one that has governed your movements, your actions, your vision, hits the ground with a massive thud. Aster, anything else?
I will action surge, and I will activate my bracelet to start the thaumaturgy chain, basically.
Yeah. As you do so, cast a bracelet, you can tell that beacons then begin to light a flame within the entire city. Pillars of blue light just ascend into the sky, vibrant and, well, if it wasn't a haunting moment for many, it'd be very pretty.
My name is Aster El Tor, firstborn and now king of Mauritania. I ask all lay down your arms, and for the council to peacefully turn themselves in to meet justice. There will be no second chances.
With a massive vibration in the air, the words Aster gives a call to the rest of the generals and lieutenants, to the rest of the men in the area. Soon enough, you can tell that there is some quarreling here and there within the city, but it is died down quite quickly. While it hasn't fully gone away, it is quelched rather successfully. With the training that has been given to them, they more or less know how to make sure things go as they may, and people are segmented into areas that, well, not enough people can gather to basically ask questions, form a crowd, form a potential mob. So for now, you are safe. For now. And anyone else that might not know what's going on, they are also safe in turn. Asher, are you moving anywhere?
Does it look like my my brother is going to do anything?
He looks pissed off.
Why? He's the king now.
Unfortunately, I don't think Asher thinks that.
Well, Aster was probably disinherited.
That's not how military coups work.
There you go. All right. Well,
I'll end there.
all right. You can tell that your men, well trained and well armed, do begin to get the people out of there as safely as possible, giving him advantage because they were trained for this. Good thing too, because the second number is 19 plus modifier. I'm gonna say that's good enough for half the crowd. A little bit more than half the crowd. A good portion of civilians are moved. However, half of your numbers are also diminished due to them getting them out of the way. But there's still enough that, well, you have people to back you up in case something goes wrong. All right. That's their turn. Kasami.
Do these guards up here look like they're gonna attack, or?
Oh, for sure. Well, they haven't said anything. You believe that they are going to attack.
I'm gonna look at the one next to, well, give a glance at both of them and say, lay down your weapons unless you wish to join your former king.
What would they say? They look towards you, not fronted or abated. Definitely hearing your words, but they have no emotion or against you. They do gather their views, and in a simple notion, they do state, I do not care what you care for. In the end, your flesh will burn.
That's the guard next to me saying that?
Oh, yeah. Unless Asher got a
he needs
new
to
body, a
die.
new voice.
Definitely a demon.
Normal people don't talk like that.
It depends.
So I'm gonna attack him.
He doesn't look like a rogue, though.
No, normal people don't talk like that.
I mean, warlocks. 19 does it. 12 does not.
And that one probably won't. And I'm gonna use a flurry of blows to unarmed attack him twice.
All right.
So
You go in for a few
probably
hits.
2 hits.
The second one does hit. Slashing in and punching him. Kicking him. You can tell that he's 11, 19, 24. He is heavily hurt, but not dead. Unfortunate. But true.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. I can't believe the enemies go on initiative 5.
I have a 16 plus 3.
Milo, you go first.
I let out a loud whistle for 1 and 2 to know to move in. Oh, hold on. Gotta click the pointer. And I'll move up right to Zahn and they'll rush.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your rival is currently somewhere else, so he has to deal with his own mission before he can go and kill Zahn.
I'll run up to Zahn. I say you die today. And I'm gonna take the staff, the staff of thunder and lightning, and whack right across his head. Two-handed. Natural fucking 20.
Nice.
And on top of that, I'm activating the thunder and lightning effect.
All right.
So there's that. That the lightning part's already in it, activated. Like that's the 2 8s. And the thunder is when I hit with a melee attack, the staff, I can use it to crack. And from the hit, it's a massive, like everyone within 300 feet hears this loud whack. And then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
All right. Con is pretty good, but not incredible. That's an 8.
Yeah, DC 17, so he is stunned. Now...
Yeah, this is a bodily thing, not a magical effect thing, right?
It's the thunder. I don't know, it's from the staff itself.
Oh, wait, sorry. This is not... it's a magical effect. Never mind. You're good to go.
And then I'm gonna take another attack. Let's see, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna take another attack at him with advantage, two-handed.
I mean, stunned, yeah.
26.
26, that's it.
And I will activate the lightning effect again. So the 9 points of damage too.
Mm-hmm.
And
go ahead.
And then I'll have the bear attack. I don't know, can he get to him?
You tell me.
What do you mean?
What's its bear's speed?
Oh yeah, he can get to it. He can get in distance.
Then yeah,
within range from where they were. So he moved at least 20 feet. So if he's stunned, does he automatically fail strength saving throws?
I think so. Or is it Dex? I think it's both.
I don't know.
Someone can fact check me.
Because I need to know for his charged attack.
Automatically fails strength and dex, yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, I don't think...
Well, that's at 7. With the maul, it tries to go in sync, but it almost hits that one woman in the crowd that your bear skews a little bit to the side because that's not its target, causing it to miss.
Yeah, it only gets 1 attack, so it's done, and then...
it would have an advantage on its attack, but that's a 9. 9 doesn't hit.
Yeah, 1 and 2 take their attacks, but they have advantage because he's stunned.
Hey, the come in, one pushes this guy to the side. Excuse me. And then goes in for the attack. Ba, ba, ba. 18 does hit. Ba-boom, ba-boom. 12 does not hit. You see them take out two others. It looks like tipped spikes on their hands with their claws and like rake into this man. He's not dead, but yeah, okay, thank goodness. He's not dead, but they were very forceful. Once they hit, they then begin to puncture into his body. I'm going to have him make a Constitution saving throw. Passes. Oh, wait. Question, gang. Technically, lycanthropy is a curse. Would the paladins, immune to disease thing work on that? I don't think so.
Depends on whether or not you rule the curse as magical or not.
I'm going to say magical.
Okay, then no. They are not immune.
Okay, cool. Could turn into whatever. Milo, anything else?
Bonus action. Oh, I forgot to activate my forceful attack. So, do I need to state that before my attacks are done?
Probably. What does it do?
It's I focus in on this target.
Then yeah. You can do it now and it'll affect it on the next turn. But Milo, anything else?
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, Hunter's Mark on him, because Hunter Marks is a bonus action. So, he's marked also. So, I should have done it before, but I forget about some of this stuff.
It happens when you have two classes.
Alright. He's not gonna be able to do anything his next turn. He won't become unstunned until the end of my turn. So, I'm done.
Okay. So, it would be Fail's turn. Fail would... Alright. She doesn't care about the mistress currently, so she's not going to go for that. She doesn't kind of care for her... air quotes father. Like, sure, he is the genetical connector, but that means nothing if they're not an actual dad. Not the nicest person. Doesn't
Yeah, that's an issue you have to get ahead of.
Yeah. Her brother isn't the worst person in the world, but she's kind of between brothers right now. I'm gonna roll morality.
Which brother?
Damn it!
That's helpful.
It's not helpful at all. Alright, I'm gonna roll for fight or flight instincts. Alright. Well, I didn't say it. Fight would be below 10. Flight would be above 10. She honestly can't fight. So she's gonna leave using the back hallway stair system. That'd be 15 feet. She gets there.
And now she's gonna run out into the city and get kidnapped.
Maybe. Aster's brother does look towards him, and simple enough, he states, "I don't care who you think you are, but no one is taking what I rightfully earned and trained for." Takes out a very comedically big sword. Some might call it a bastard sword. Others might call it a buster sword.
Bastard sword.
Why am I making those comparisons? Because someone posted this. Oops. There we go. I think it was Yoko. Anyways, takes out his bastard sword and swing. Wow, I didn't see the irony until just now. And swings at Aster. He's technically not a bastard, but at the exact same time, he might consider him one.
Yeah, if the shoe fits.
Yeah. Does not hit, but goes in for a secondary strike.
Before?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Parry. Or posting.
Can you do that more than once?
I had my turn.
That is correct.
I'm trying to keep track
Now
of it, I
this
swear.
guy's day gets ruined.
You begin to repose his strike. With any luck, he survives, because I'm going to keep that 25.
He survives.
I did say if. 24 does hit, and he does survive.
Does he take
So
the
far.
radiant?
As you butcher into this man who honestly you have no connections to except for blood, the echoing glimmer of the light that shone upon Anak and his body doesn't do anything against this man.
Oh,
He-
so he's just a regular asshole.
He's just a regular asshole. Yeah. No, radiant damage doesn't affect him more than
Okay.
it normally would.
That's good. That's
Okay.
all I needed to know.
Swinging in again. Does 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if you were going to cast shield. Swinging in.
Do you need to roll your superiority die?
Oh, I do. Sorry, takes an additional 8 damage.
30, 41. Sorry, 20. 31.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold up.
Yeah,
Again,
saw
he
the
doesn't
one-
take that radiant. He doesn't take that radiant if he's not a fiend or undead.
I thought he doesn't take any more.
Oh,
That
he can
radiant
still
damage
take
is
it if he
part of
wants.
that radiant damage is part of the Holy Avenger. It only happens if it hits a fiend or undead.
Oh, I've been using Holy Avenger wrong.
Fiend blooded in this case. I mean, I'll make sure, but I'm 90% certain of it.
Okay, 20. That's still good. Striking into him. He's not dead, thankfully. But he is heavily hurt. You can plus speed damage made with a weapon attack. When you hit a fiend or undead within it, you creature takes an extra 2d10 radiant damage. For some reason, I read that as in addition to the already. I don't know why. Whatever. Good to know.
I just have it set up to roll alongside because it's easier. But if you
Yeah.
would rather,
No, it's fine. Now that I know it, I won't take it into account if you attack someone that's not fiend blooded. But you swing, and he swings in for 7 points of slashing damage. If you reduce that, you're more than welcome to. However,
take it.
that's all that happens because he carries no other marker against him or towards him. The enemy contingency is now at play, which means that these knights are actively able to attack you now. They come around Asher and they will attack both Asher and Kasami. They have a +5 modifier, which means that they're okay to hit, but they might not hit if they roll high enough. Also, Akio says stab him in the face. He might be saying that to you guys or to the enemy. Who knows? 5 does not hit Kasami, and I'm assuming 18 hits Aster unless you do something.
18 just barely hits Aster, yeah.
Okay. Definitely enough. These are only D8 plus 3. So slashing in for another 7 points of damage. These guys were able to hit, which is good for them. Instead of just dying outright. Clerics and the like begin to move forwards. The paladin begins to move and climb up the wall, taking his entire action to do so. The cleric goes over, looks towards the man, and begins to cast a prayer of healing. Some might call it a spell.
Who's he healing?
It looks like the prince.
Oh.
No, he changes his mind and comes to your side. I mean, if you roll high enough, maybe.
If he knew what was good for
These guys are zealots. They might not. He heals him for 8 points of health. I will do the rest of the enemy. Just pantomiming because I do not want to describe 38 people doing things. They go there, they go there. They go over here. Attack him. They go over here, attack them. And... Damn, should have given the band their own turn. Well, he's dead. Don't know why he's still on the board. So, honestly, we're going to take our 5-minute break here.
He's probably on the board still because you thought he'd last more than one turn. Or one round.
Maybe?
More than half a round.
Yeah. We're going to take a 5-minute break here. Get your drinks, go to the bathroom, and I'm going to go give my cat their medicine. So be right back.
Okay.
Be right
Sounds
back.
good.
I assume cigarette, but I was going to say. All right, I'll be back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Find me still searching for someone to lead me. Can you guide me to the revolt inside me? Promise surviving the breach. Promise surviving the breach in the sky. Temper igniting fire inside me. Make her remind me. Gone are the days of our peace. Now we reside in the great divide. The promise surviving the breach in the sky. Once we were in our peace with our lives assured. Once we were not afraid of the dark. Once we sat in our kingdom with hope and pride. Once we ran through the fields with great stride. We held the fate of the demon's flight, so far from our children and from our lives. We held together the fragile sky to keep our way of life. Once we raised up our chalice in victory. Once we sat in the light of our dreams. Once we were in our homeland with strength and might. Once we were not afraid of the night. We held the fate and the demon's flight.
Master's trying to get out of the bill to pay the musicians. Hello, music.
Easy. Oh my god.
You're not wrong.
Milo removes his mask, revealing that he's been Kevin Bacon all along.
I think that would definitely be a twist that nobody saw coming.
Choo-choo.
Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely. In history will not repeat. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely. In history will not repeat. Enchanters, the time has come to be alive in the circle of Magi, where we will thrive with our brothers. Enchanters remind the time will not unwind. The dragon's crooked spine will never straighten into line. What we plead will be a faithful and decree, where man will not retreat from the defeat of his fathers. Enchanters, a time has come for better lives. We will cut these knotted ties, and some may live and some may die. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely. In history will not repeat. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely. In history will not repeat. Empress of fire in the reign of the lion, eclipsed in the eye of the empire of
About that.
Welcome back.
Legions. Empress of fire, what season may come with fire.
Oh, wrong track. I'll keep the fighting. Final Fantasy music. Everyone good to go?
E-
Yep, I'm good.
All right. At the beginning of the turn, round now. I can't believe you guys rolled so poorly. Well, low. It's not that bad. Uzan does nothing because he's currently stunned. Aster.
Aster is going to seize his brother angrily.
Yeah. 22 does hit.
He needs to beat a 17 athletics or acrobatics or be restrained.
All right.
And he took 12 damage.
He did. Well, that was a night. Why can't my bad guys stop not getting paralyzed? Or restrained.
It
Grappling
takes
him.
additional 4 damage from getting grabbed.
Yeah. Grabbing him, you manage to bind his arm and crack it, so it's hard to move without breaking it. So he's kind of stuck there for now. Anything else?
This is non-lethal, actually, for the record.
Yeah. Good to know.
$15 more damage.
Yeah, with him restrained, so advantage 25. You just clock him straight in the side where he'd feel it the most, but not kill him. 15 for 17 plus an additional
2.
12. As you do so, clocking him into the side, you can tell he's heavily hurt. It's hard to tell if he's bloodied, but he's heavily winded. And very bruised.
I'll action surge and hit him 2 more times.
$19 does hit, 26 does hit. What are those D4s for?
Unarmed fighting style. If I'm hitting someone I have grappled, I get an extra D4
Damage or to hit?
damage.
That would make sense.
I can post it.
No, that's fine. I just forget. Because there's multiple classes here, and I don't remember every single thing. 8, 12, 7, 19. Non-lethal, right?
Yep.
As he's heavily winded, you just keep bashing into him until he just goes unconscious. Oh, it is non-lethal. He's... it still hurts.
So I get him in like this arm bar, and then I give him like a smack, like a really hard smack to the temple, and then at the same time I just like squeeze the rest of the air out of him,
Mhm.
and then I just lay him into the chair.
Slumped over easily enough. Also considered prone due to chair. All right. Aster, anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. Adelaide Knights take their turns. I already have stuff in play for everyone else outside of this zone, so that's perfectly fine. They will go and assist more civilians. Trained for it, so advantage. They didn't need it because the first number was 18 plus modifier. They were able to get the rest of the civilians out, but at the exact same time, that also means that they ate up this turn as well. But, you know, better have everyone else safe first. If I miss anyone, let me know, because I am half seeing some of them in GM layer. Thank you. And thank you. There is the band, but I'm keeping him there. Alright. Kasami.
Well, since I forgot to do it last turn, I'm gonna start my blade song.
Mhm.
And then attack the same guy I attacked last time.
Without a hesitation,
That
you
guy?
begin to dance, not wanting to live in the Footloose universe, and brandish your blades at the mana to the south once more. Yeah, 26 does hit, 10 does not. With a massive gash straight through him, you can tell he's not able to take another hit like that. He was already considered bloodied, and this is pretty close to his health, max-wise.
And that will be it for me.
All right, Milo.
Alright.
Or
Go.
wait a second.
Waiting a second.
Okay, yeah.
You should have more
that's
key.
it.
Oh, you blade song.
Yeah, but I used the bonus action for my blade dance.
Yeah.
Okay, second over, Milo.
They're gonna. They're basically going to. Since he can't attack unless this guard attacks the bear's just gonna walk back 20 feet and charge the Zon again. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
The guard will attack, unfortunately.
Will attack?
Does 19 hit your bear?
Yeah.
All
Doesn't
right.
matter. He still keeps doing his thing, so just let me know what his health's at.
He probably shouldn't die from this. That's a 4.
Yeah, no.
I hope not.
He
I need
crits.
to update the bear's health. We've leveled up since then, I believe. I think it has more health. No.
I mean, you guys leveled up a while ago.
Yeah. But I haven't really updated its character.
That is fair.
He runs back, then turns around and just charges at the guy. So advantage 17.
How far back does he tread back? Because there's more enemies over here. Does he stop like before he can get through the? Does he like go at an angle to do it so he doesn't go into any enemy's territory?
And
Yeah,
then
okay.
runs back at him.
Boom, boom, boom. Oops, wrong guy.
17 hits.
Yeah.
And so, since he automatically fails the strength save, he gets knocked into this beer thing and falls to the ground. 10 slashing plus another d6, so 11 points of slashing damage. 1 and 2 get their attacks.
Yeah, they do. I'm just wondering about something.
Milo's waiting until they attack to finish his go because he's got a plan.
I guess it would change into that. Yeah, okay. Not important. Just something happened to the field. You thrash him into the barrel. Hitting the barrel, he hits the ground soon after. 1 and 2 then take their attacks plus 5. 1 manages to hit. 2 also manages to hit. They're prone, so let's see if they get a natural 20. Nope, but they still hit no matter what.
Yeah, even though he's prone, he's still stunned, so they still have advantage.
Yeah. They go in for their claw slashing attacks. That is technically for each of them. It's 1d6 plus 3, but I added them together. And that clearly was a poor choice because they got an 11. As they slash in, he must make 2 constitution saving throws. How fast does... How fast is Lycan 3 progress in D&D?
I think at base it's the next full moon.
Yeah. If I remember correctly. So he won't turn right away. But he won't be alive long enough to last the next full moon.
Oops, I looked up lymphoma.
Lymphoma.
Ah, yes, lymphoma. The silent killer.
Okay, next full moon, that's fine. He might not be alive then. Milo, it's still your turn. Well, still your action.
I'm going to smack him with the quarterstaff. 15?
15... I'm just wondering if I should reduce his AC because of all the proc things. Advantage because of stunned. Prone, so advantage. He's like... It's like
He's hitting
super
his
hard to
man.
miss. It's super hard to miss. I'll lower his AC for this attack.
The 15 hits then?
15 this time does hit.
Okay,
It
do
normally
not-
wouldn't. There's
yeah,
too much
do not
stuff.
count the lightning damage because I don't have that ability, but it's like Aster's Holy Avenger. I just have it in there for versatility.
Yeah.
So it's only 11 bludgeoning, and then I need him.
You also have your hunter's mark.
Oh yeah, the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. So 2 points. plus I need him to make another con save.
Plus
'Cause,
4, that's
as
a
I come
9.
down, as I come down on him, he's like on the slumped on the ground. I come back down across the back of his neck, and another loud whack spreads 300 feet as I use the thunder feature of the staff, and he is stunned again until the end of my next turn. And then I take my last attack. 24.
Yeah,
And
there was
just the
24
10.
hit.
Just the 10 damage.
With a loud whack, you can tell that this man is heavily hurt and injured. He is considered bloodied. He was considered bloodied a while ago, probably when your bear attacked. So he's even hurt more now. Stunning him again.
24 points of damage. Let me check something on my skills real quick. Some of my stuff, because sorry, I'm trying to make sure try to see, make sure already done punch mark. Do that. And that, oh wait, hold on. I forget how this thing works. Oh shit, I forgot about this one, but yeah. I forgot I had the crusher feat. So yeah, like last turn, even if he wasn't stunned, when I had that natural 20 on the attack, everyone would have had advantage on him anyways because of crusher, because my staff is bludgeoning damage. And crusher, I'm just gonna post it just so you'll see. But that should be it. I do see the guy. Oh wait, no. I don't have my bonus action. I've done everything that I want. As I whack him the second time right in the same spot just to emphasize the stun, I kind of just start to grow in size and turn into my dire wolf. So I'm assuming partial of this thing gets knocked away, and this guard kind of gets shoved a little bit as I take up 4 squares as a dire wolf, as a large creature. Large beast.
Guess.
I mean, they don't mechanically have to do anything. He just gets shoved a little, like, he's right up against my ass. So.
No, I'm just thinking what to do. Yeah, okay. Milo, you become a direwolf form easily enough, causing a lot of things to shift and change within this your own field. As you do so, the man behind you is pushed back, causing everyone else behind him to also be pushed back. But that's not really the important part. The important part, what I was considering, is the barrel. Milo, you should have control of the direwolf now.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d20. Alright. Milo, go ahead and roll a d20 and beat a 16.
With just a straight D20?
Just a straight d20. This is a luck roll.
No.
No. Wow, I can't believe this takes effect. Like, immediately. Well, as you tip over the barrel, the weight and construction of your new form causes it to shift and change its weight and balance. As that happens, the leg underneath it crushes down. It doesn't crush you or kill you. That's not what I was interested in about. It hits the ground, and the other 3 legs do keep it propped open. But the barrel itself cracks, releasing what's inside. As that happens, you do see a massive amount of... It looks like blood, but it's not blood, as an aroma of rosé wine fills the air.
I'm a dire wolf covered in wine. Shit, I shouldn't have gone dire wolf, but oh well.
The area in between is considered tough terrain.
It really doesn't matter. I'm not moving until this guy's dead, so.
Just saying. In the meantime...
I'm done, so.
Yeah, she's still running. That's 30 feet. And the rest of her movement would be used as a dash action, and she is now off screen, technically. Enemy guards come in, going to attack your good guards. They're gonna come in as well. Unfortunately, due to civilian protection, they are outnumbered heavily, but they are also well trained.
They are very well trained. I mean, they were trained by the guy who just beheaded the king in like 9 seconds.
Yeah, it's true. More enemy guards show up where you are. More enemy guards show up where you are. This middle battalion will move. I'll move these guys to the north. This guy comes over here, ending his turn right before the king's body. This Paladin comes over here, and that is their turn. And before Zahn can do nothing on his turn, where do I have you? There
Yes,
you
yes.
are.
Zahn can't do nothing? Ha ha. Roy? Is Roy here?
Yeah. Before
Roy!
Zahn can do nothing, you just see Roy just running across building to building until he finds the commotion still going on.
Parkour, parkour, parkour.
He's just shouting out, "Parkour! Parkour! I don't know what this means, but if you keep telling me this is a cool thing," keeps running.
just every step, not even like the leaps or anything.
Yeah.
Dogs are running across the roof.
He will take a passing glance to see where he's needed the most. Well, he is after one particular person. He's not going to abandon anyone in need. He can't see him, so he will go and try to help out this menagerie of people. Just so great. Zahn takes his turn, slumped on the ground. Aster.
Wait, do I parkour here?
You can, technically. You're like 10 feet high.
Surrounded.
The tent stalls next to you are 5 feet low, so you can if you need to or want to.
Alright, well, parkouring by yourself is lame. I'm gonna take a friend, and I'm also gonna take another friend. The top one needs to beat a 17. The one on the right needs to beat a 12.
Right. Athletics or acrobatics, they will go
Acrobatics.
with athletics. They're a little bit stronger, but they both do not have proficiency in it.
Ooh, nope. Yes.
Ah, bummer.
Oh, the one at the top really didn't want to go with you.
Well, guess what? He can come anyway. Because I am gonna try and really grab him. This time I mean it.
All right. Do you go and try to hit him?
It's weird, but a grapple is a melee weapon attack that happens to do no damage.
Well,
It's not
you didn't hit him. It's the
Well,
thing.
right, but you still make the quote-unquote attack. It's weird nonsense, but yeah, I can action surge and hit him if you're worried
Immediately
about it.
after you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack on your turn, you gain expanding your superior die and use a bonus action to grapple the target. See Chapter 9 in the player's handbook for rules. Grappling adds security die to your strength check.
The rules for grappling are nonsense, and I've figured them out. But yes, I'll just
Grapple, you have to expend your attack action and make a melee weapon athletics check.
it's very silly. But I'll just action surge and punch him in the face to clear up any doubts Dogman might have, and then he has to take 7 damage and also beat a 22.
Okay, 25 does hit. That's. And, I'll read this article later.
Grapple rules are nonsense.
Yeah.
Trust me.
All right. Well, 25 does hit, so athletics 16, and I will just re-roll again. What are the
22.
odds of him rolling 22 again? That's a 5. Those are more my rolls. All right, you have these two men grappled, even though Kasami really wanted to kill this guy.
I'm gonna imagine Kasami's gonna do some like sick ass ninja shit and like downward stab people, but I'm not that acrobatic, so I'm just gonna jump down onto the corpse of my dead father and hold these guys out to land on the still alive bodies of their friends.
Roll dexterity.
Oh, if I faceplant hard, I don't care.
No, it's just like angling the bodies to hit them correctly. Yeah, 17 is going to do it. You angle yourself and the bodies, so when you slam straight into the ground, the people that you're holding are also slammed straight on top of these two. That's just falling damage.
5 feet.
I can't see them. I'll give them like a dexterity check, I guess, to see if they can reduce damage. Aster, what's your spell save?
16, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Plus 3,
then-
plus 5, yeah, 16.
Their DC to beat is 16.
Nope.
Those are my rolls. They take full-on damage. That's 2d6.
I'm just picturing Aster with the head of each guy under his arms, just jumping off.
Yeah. But once you hit the ground, you just smack them into each other, and the man in your right hand just straight up dies. He was close to death anyways. His neck just snaps. Unfortunate, but true. The other man's still fine, but doesn't care for their pain. All right, Aster, anything else?
I have one more attack. Did these guys take damage from that as well?
They did. That was the dexterity save.
Cool. I'll
Let
no,
go
my
of the
other
dead
arm
guy.
is. Yeah, let go of the dead guy. Try to strike the other guy with the sword. I hit him with my sword.
Okay, 26 and 27 do hit. I don't know what I got 26 from. 27 doesn't. So slashing into him, you can tell that your damage, your blade sinks into him and then immediately lights a flame once more, burning in radiant damage into his flesh.
Eat shit, nerd.
Why is it blue?
Yeah, I was
If he
wondering
rolled
that too.
Oh,
a,
because he rolled max, and
In a max, and I've never seen that before.
yeah, neither
yeah,
have
I've
I.
seen it. It's when you roll a max damage and a 1 on the damage dice at the same time. I've seen it multiple times when I've done like things that do multiple sets of dice. That the number will be like that. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That's awesome.
That's my first time seeing it.
Good to know. But you do smack into him for a good amount of damage. It's not pretty, and he just straight up dies because he only has so much health.
What?
Parkour.
At this time, you're just running on the ground.
Hold on. I actually want to go and make sure my sister's okay.
She is off screen running. She's fine.
Can I tell what direction she's headed?
Roll insight.
It was very hard for me to find for some reason.
Your technical house is the direction she seems to be aiming for.
As in the manor or the castle?
The manor.
Okay.
The general.
Obviously, you would have made sure if any guard, air quotes, that wasn't aligned with you was removed there. For obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons.
So it's a good place to run.
So she's going to Aster's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
While you do so, Asher, what's your passive perception?
Not bad, just not as good as the other two. 14.
You do see a weird image flickering at the top of the roofs. It wasn't Roy. Roy's already down on the ground. He salutes and greets you. But you do see something moving on rooftops again. But that's all you can see. You just can't get exact details because this thing, whatever it is, was hiding until they moved.
I'm going to imagine it's Amber for right now and that we're okay. And I will adjust my plan accordingly as required.
Yeah, you can recheck on your next turn. In the meantime...
Shut up, Yoko. Rocket.
She's a civilian. I mean, not really, but she was not a council member, so...
You are royalty, but you're not technically a part of the council, and you don't qualify. But you are...
You may live for now.
In the meantime, the guards do go in, take their turns. It will be a modifier of battle with the death.
Oh.
And one more.
Ooh, someone got a natural 20.
Is that our guy that crit?
Yeah.
It was definitely our guys.
Fuck
Yeah, this is our guy's turn.
I mean, you called it, but it's enemy, you guys, enemy, you guys, enemy, you guys, enemy, you guys. Damn it. And you guys did well. You can tell a good contingency number of the enemy is honestly taken down heavily. You lose no current casualties because you lost no number there. I thought that 18 would win, but then natural 20. So I guess that the enemy just... Oh,
Jesus Christ, that's some dead enemies.
yeah, half of them are down. I'm going to say Roy has something to do with it, but that natural 20 wasn't Roy's.
Roy has his own turn.
Yeah. Okay. Kasami.
I am going to move over to this cleric-y guy before he can cause trouble and attack him.
All right. But please be aware that also paladins can heal people.
they got a touch.
Yeah. I suppose. But this guy's up here.
Yeah, that's true. 14 does hit him, and 14 does hit him. You just slash into him heavily and quickly, nimbly, so fast that lethal, non-lethal. They're not good
Lethal.
people. I'm gonna tell you that outright. Slashing so fast that he just looks at you, feels himself as if he wasn't touched, grabs his blade, and then when he swings, 3 body parts fall off: the left arm, the right arm, and then his severed head, as your swings end his life.
And I guess I'll jump off here and try and kick this armored guy.
Roll
On
with
my way down.
advantage. Uh, 23 still hits. You rush over, jump, and down B into the paladin next to you, smashing in for 11 points of damage. Did my math wrong there. And you can tell that he is hurt, not bloodied, but he's pretty close.
And I'm going to use my flurry of blows to hit him again.
All right. 14 does hit. Go ahead and roll again.
Again, that one was supposed to be at advantage too.
Oh, sorry. For some reason, I didn't see the 23. Both of them do hit. And you just smack this guy so hard that his jaw just breaks, and then elbow him so hard that you hear a snap of the neck.
Look at you killing people. I'm still here fighting the same damn motherfucker.
Your motherfucker has a lot of health.
He has a lot of health.
He has more health than the king, I think.
Absolutely.
Kasami, you run over towards the stall, begin to steal items. Now, what do you do? Just get
I'm
next to
just
the next
gonna
guy?
move over to confront this last guy, and that'll be it for me.
All right. Milo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
Get drunk on fumes?
I don't think it works that way, boss.
It doesn't, but it does give me a headache. I don't like wine. Nonetheless.
I'm actually
Nevertheless.
going to drop the direwolf form because I thought about something I want to do.
Deciding to drop your form. Boop, boop. Milo's back.
The bear's gonna do the same thing. He'll take the attack of opportunity, run back, and then charge.
Okay. Ankle deep now in wine. Rushes straight towards this man.
21.
Oh, he critted.
That's fine.
It should be fine.
Go ahead and roll the bear's damage.
Yeah, that's 2d6 plus 3. 13.
Why'd you roll it twice?
Did I?
That was a crit.
Yeah, because
Oh,
the
I
first
see.
one
Oh,
was 9.
ignore the 13. 9. I don't know why it double clicked there.
12. The bear's at 12 hit point.
Oh,
But
still alive.
I'm
Able to
assuming
run.
that 21 hits. Yeah, so slashing damage.
Runs in, slaps him hard. He goes back,
10
hits
plus
the wine barrel. More wine spills out. He hits the ground. You can tell he's bloodied now. Maybe? Or he's covered in a lot of wine.
He's Jesus. He's bleeding wine. Clearly, he's Jesus.
The two werewolf, the lichens.
Going in for an attack, +5 modifier, +5 modifier, advantage. He's already becoming. You can tell he's heavily hurt now, or wine drunk, or just wine covered. But he's still alive. Whatever this man is, or whatever he's protected by, gave him a lot of health.
How rough does he look?
He looks rough. Definitely can take a good solid blow here and there. But he's still alive.
Alright.
Roll insight.
Okay.
So, your
23.
bear has been doing bludgeoning damage. 1 and 2 have been doing slashing damage, and then the whole curse thing. That's cool. You believe that he might not be taking the full assault against these damages.
He will take the full damage from me because my bludgeoning damage is magical.
Yeah, but this might be why he's staying up for so long.
Got
He
it.
also does have a lot of
Okay.
health, but this is likely one of the primary reasons why.
Alright, I'm gonna look up into the sky, raise my hand, and pull down, and cast
Elbow drop him.
moonbeam straight onto him at 4th level.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Is it a radius effect or just direct?
It
That
is
dude.
5-foot radius, so it's his square and only him. With a 40-foot cylinder. Up into the
5-foot
air.
radius?
That
Wouldn't
doesn't
that be
sound
Five-
right.
4
it's
squares?
still- 5-foot radius.
That's a 10-foot diameter. That's a 2x2.
Okay, then. Let's see.
Yeah, so it either gets you or you and your bear.
Okay, never
and-
mind, I forgot that's how that works, so.
Yeah,
scratch
I
that.
just had this exact same conversation last Tuesday.
Geometry.
Okay, give me a second, because I gotta rethink of what I'm doing.
Could back up.
Yeah. I will also tell you it will have an effect on your two lycanthrope friends.
Okay, I will, before that, I will tell them. The bear, not so much worried about. I will tell 1 and 2, back away.
They have movement, so they'll back up.
No, he'll go this way. Because he's not getting out of this guy's reach.
But he's still getting in this guy's reach.
Yeah,
And that
Oh.
dude. The way I was going, he was only going against one. You can
Okay.
change that though if
yeah,
you want.
I just thought about it. I just thought about that. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot he was in that guy's reach, my bad. So
It's all
I'll
good.
tell them to back away. And
Does
I-
hit.
in that case,
He's not dead.
let's see. Let me check something real quick. I totally forgot I still have movement. He's stunned. He can't move.
Remember, tough terrain, so half speed.
Yeah, but I could. That's fine. I'm going
And you must
to
now
back
resist
away.
the urge to drink.
I'm good. I don't drink anyways. I will, instead of casting Moonbeam, I will back away. And that's liquid down there, isn't it?
I will tell you it won't, like, ramp up the spell unless you think of it inventively.
I will look up into the sky and a storm cloud forms. And I will close my fist and pull my hand down and cast Call Lightning.
What's the radial effect of Call Lightning? I think it's just a
10.
target, but I could be wrong.
It's a cylinder that is 10 foot tall. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, no, okay, storm cloud that's in the shape of a cylinder that's 10 feet tall with 60 feet radius, centered on one point. Okay, so it's a 60-foot radius? Is that right?
That's describing the cloud.
Okay, so okay, each creature within 5 feet of the point must make a dex saving throw. And since he's stunned still, he automatically fails.
All right, I'm gonna allow you to be creative, but I'm gonna take creative control as well. So go ahead. And
Move out of the liquid.
all right, since he can't really move away,
He's stunned. He can't. He fails the dex
he fails
save.
it.
And I just pull it down from the ground and strike him. The bear, it's okay if he gets hit. But I will roll his dex save.
Yeah. A massive
5.
explosion just happens in the area. I'm pretty sure 5 doesn't save.
The bear just shatters. The bear's gone for right now.
Oh,
Until tomorrow.
shatters into the area. Zon, however, then immediately gets bombarded with his lightning. As that happens, the current rushes through the water. Milo quickly runs away and not to get hit, but that wasn't the thing I was taking control of. As that happens, the wide range of your attack also hits the barrel. As that happens, a more current within it happens, and it shatters in turn. Another leg gets swept through, and Zon fails a dex save that would get him not being crushed by a giant barrel. And this guy also must make a roll. No, doesn't succeed. I was thinking 15 to not get crushed.
Is it rolling? Oh my god.
Yeah, rolling. You just broke the other leg.
Nice.
It just barrels through this man, and surprisingly enough, stops at the cake. Because there is a pedestal
if
there.
that was a cake.
It is a cake. The barrel will do 3d10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I roll it?
Sure.
Okay, you said 3d10.
You know my rolls. It's probably better for you to do it.
16.
Better than I would have run. It smashes in. You can tell Zon took a lot of damage from the electricity. Maybe not from the barrel, but that's honestly extra. This guard, however, is not doing that great, but he's not part of your team, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to roll for cake.
Did he take any extra damage from being soaking wet?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another d6.
That call lightning's 3d10, so roll another d10.
A d6.
Okay.
The cake almost falls.
As if if this cake falls, the whole mission was for naught.
Milo, anything else?
No, because I am Hunter's mark is gone.
Yeah.
So you can take Hunter's mark off. But now he is not stunned. Because I end my turn.
He's still prone, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, she's still bolting. She's now at a range with anyone's attack, so anyone currently on field that's visible is attacked, so she's gone. She made it out. A-okay. Enemies get to go. Hooray, enemies! Honestly, they do consider... No, these guys are loyal to the king, and he's currently dead, so they'd rather attack the people that are trying to usurp the kingdom. So they're going to attack the rest of the knights. Same with Roy's... No, everyone over there is dead. But there is the guys to the north, so they will take their place. Alright, and the ones next to Zon, two are allied towards him, so they will come over here, not out of range of one's attack, but
Yeah.
they will straight up try to heal him. Alright, 16 and 6. You see both of them, one laying on hands and the other one casting a spell to heal him. These two, the rest of the guards will try to attack your enemy. Well, their enemy. You can tell that some of your soldiers did go down, unfortunately, but so did they. But you are, you know, cooing a few people, so this was bound to happen, unfortunately.
I can raise them.
Do you have the money?
I mean, one of my friends just became king.
Who knows? Roy is going to just... I can give him no reason why he can see his father around this giant-ass barrel.
Yeah.
So he's still going to help his companions. Goes in with Ivory. No, I'm going to go with Ebony this time. Plus modifier does hit. Plus modifier does not hit. The man rushes in, burns his dark ebony blade into one of the soldiers. As that happens, a loud shriek and cry is heard, but it's heard in a muffled tone as you feel that this man, this guard, is just... Something happens to him. You're not exactly sure what happens to him, but when he pulls his blade out, no blood is removed or seen on his blade, Milo. But the guard just hits the ground motionless and is dead. And then he rolls a natural 1, so he just accidentally hits the other guard in the head for no damage. Zahn can now move for the first time in forever. Uses half his speed to get up.
I'm like too far away for him to get to, I think.
He does have distance stuff, but nothing stronger than his close-up stuff.
I'm just standing there with the staff in one hand and my other hand's got lightning traveling back and forth between.
This man's petty. He'd go for Milo, I think.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Finally decided to do something.
He's not gonna give Milo the time of day. He's just gonna bring out a very vibrant blade. Honestly, this blade he brings out, it's weird. It looks like a standard blade, no weird iconography, no strange decorum that would suggest, oh, another Holy Avenger, which would be weird. But you would expect this type of man to have that. But no, he just comes out with a very standardized blade. Looking towards you, he goes in for a strike.
He is attacking me.
You were the guard next to him, but he's going to be petty and go for you. 13 probably doesn't hit.
No, my AC is 17.
Yeah, he goes in for a swing, but usually move around it. As he goes in again, does 21 hit? Yes, it does, because you just said 16, unless you have shield.
I have 17 AC, not 16, but yes, 21 hits, and no, I do not have
All right,
shield.
sorry. For some reason, your AC is written 17/16. Doesn't matter. I'll just take the
Because of
first
the
number.
armor, it's still trying to pull the armor, but it's...
Okay. That's fine. Slashing into the man. Well, him slashing into you. You can tell he does 1d8 plus modifier. He does do a total of 12. Oh, max. Nice. 12 points of damage slashing into you. And then begins to say something underneath his breath. You're not exactly sure what it is, but something begins to burn within your skin. Milo, I want you to go ahead, roll a Constitution saving throw, unless you are immune to disease.
Oh, shit. No. I'm not immune to diseases.
And con save.
20?
You still feel that burning sensation, and you feel like you need to get that checked. It's like slashed into your near rib cage. So yeah, maybe getting that check later will help, but right now you're fine. Aster.
Aster moves up.
Oh shit! I need to make another con save. Hold on. Okay, I'm good.
Sprinting the last few distances, he mumbles a small blessing.
Nice.
Tells these people that he is about to murder that he forgives them and that he is sorry that this is the path they have chosen. As he grips the blade now with 2 hands.
All right.
Oh.
30 does hit.
Is that person a fiend?
That person is a fiend. How did you guess?
Was a fiend.
It was the pain.
25, 28, 22, 30, 31. Slip of the tongue there. Okay. Slashing into him heavily, you manage to take him down and bring him to the ground.
Carrying the momentum, he slashes at the other one.
Wait, that's a Holly Avenger, not a Holy Avenger.
Yes, my long dead ancestor, Holly, who we all miss.
14 does hit. Smacking into him for 19 points of damage. For
A trip attack on this one rather than a smite.
flip trick. You do a flip trick to try to trip the man. Does not pass. Probably.
No.
He just hits the ground. He is heavily injured and likely dead next round.
He'd be dead this round.
Because action surge.
Last action surge.
All right.
I'll attack the prone one.
Haha, he's definitely dead.
Super dead. While he is not fiend, you do slash into him heavily so hard that accidentally your radiant damage bursts in and just purifies his man body until it is no more.
And this one.
17 does hit. Once again, not fiend. Go ahead and add your d4. Slashing into him for a good amount of damage. He is heavily hurt, but not dead, but he is bloodied.
And a trip and a smite.
Okay. What's the modifier? I don't think he's gonna pass with 3 plus something. As you burn and brandish your blade into him, 15, 21, 22, 24. He's just barely hanging on by a tether. You definitely struck fear. Actually, I'm gonna roll. No, while you didn't strike fear into his heart, you definitely made him fear for his life.
And that'll be my turn.
Or maybe soon, lack thereof. All right. As you begin to look around, trying to see, at the end of your turn, go ahead and roll one final passive. Not passive, because you saw that. One active perception check. You see a pointy wizard hat on top of that person that's currently heading towards your sister.
Oh, they're heading towards my sister, but okay.
The hat has eyes on it. And
I think we're okay. I think I was correct.
yeah,
Unless there's more of those hats to go around.
there might be. Loyal guards heading towards enemy combatants and will try to attack them to finish them off. These two will try to surround the enemy captain to try to bring him down and help assist Milo. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Damn it. While some of your men do lose their lives, just one, unfortunately. Now I'm not gonna make it the one that's Roy's neck to. It hurt the man. No. While some of your men do lose their lives, more and more of the enemy do go down. And unfortunately for them, it is nearly the last of them. And only 4 remain. But the ones next to Milo do slash in for 2d8 plus modifier, so plus 4 total. Poison damage as they sink their blades right into the man. Hisami.
Gonna try and finish off this guy up here. Well, yeah, I suppose finish off since Aster did hit him before.
True. 22 does hit. And 12 does not, unfortunately. As you slash into him, you deal a good amount of damage. You feel that he's close to death's door. Not wanting to lose momentum, you striking him so hard. Lethal?
Yeah.
Striking him so hard that you aim your fist straight towards his ribcage and have that rib pierce into his heart. And then he falls to the ground, motionless. Oops. Marked the wrong guy. Yeah, he did.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. Milo.
Okay. I still have the storm cloud in the sky. But I'm gonna take the staff and just slam it down into the ground at an angle. Let me get the ruler, so let me see. Dun. And the starting point is here, and it's gonna go this way. 120 feet this way. And I'm going to strike the staff down onto the ground and cast Lightning Strike.
I think Lightning Strike is only 100 feet. I could be wrong.
Nope. It's the one on this is 120 feet.
I mean, that's fine. You're still gonna hit the dude. There's like no way you're not.
He needs to make a Dex saving throw.
All right. Yeah, that's a 1. Go ahead and add an additional dice to the total attack.
Okay, I gotta do custom dice real quick. Hold on. Not custom, but you like extra dice. So, how many?
The standard damage. He failed it, so he takes all of it, plus an additional dice.
So 10d6. 28 points of lightning damage.
Yeah. The lightning just bursts into this man. While he is very, 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 very hurt, you can tell he's also at the point where he is either considering his life or yours and whether or not it is worth it. He likely cannot take another attack like that. And, well, this is You believe, Milo, a fight or flight moment.
2. Kill him.
Did you say 1 and 2 or just 2?
I said 2.
And 2
then
comes over.
One's gonna attack that one. 2's gonna attack him.
Plus modifier does hit. Goes in D6 plus modifier. It sinks in heavily, but he's not dead. Unfortunately, slashing damage, so it doesn't do too much. 1 will attack the guy next to him. Plus modifier does not hit, unfortunately. But he is able to assist Kasami with whatever she needs to do. Alright, Milo, anything else? Unfortunately, your bear is gone. So nothing to do with that.
I'm trying to see if I have anything else. And thunder. Oh yeah, that thunder. No. See, use an action to call you. Okay, I just make sure that was an action.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot when he attacks me to use Hellish Rebuke. I'm good.
Alright. Enemy soldiers will now take their turns, and most of them are dead, so they're gonna straight up attack
4
Asami,
left.
and 1. 2 will attack Asami, and 1 will attack 1. Kasami does 21 hit. You are dancing, so I know your AC is higher, but I forget what it is.
Yes, it does, but I'll use my reaction to parry.
Alright.
That one.
I'm assuming it doesn't hit anymore.
Nope.
No.
Okay. You parry the blade.
AC is 21 before.
Yeah, just barely hit last time. You parry the blade into the sky, making sure his overarching arm clearly misses. As you do so, the individual to the south of your comrade goes and attacks 1. Plus modifier does hit. 1d8 plus modifier. 1 is heavily hurt, but not dead. He just can't take a couple more stabs. In the meantime, though, there is that one dude remaining next to Aster.
I bet Roy definitely sees his father now.
Oh, yeah. He just can't act on it right now. Looking towards Aster, he does consider things, and simply enough, he does state, how would he phrase this? Alright, he's going to phrase it this way. I can understand you wanting to purify your life. And truly, I can understand you wanting to be a better person. But there's really no need for any of this, or all of this. If you truly harbor and want to live in the light, I can show you it.
This is the enemy.
This is the enemy. It's a weird time to preach, but that's what he does.
Whose command are you under?
None but the lights. He guides us all. Both me, my comrades, and those above us.
No. I've gotten this far on my own. My friends, my comrades. We'll make our own light. Perish.
So many, just like you, have said the same thing. But he will find you. Maybe not with my vessel, but he will find you once more with another. And then he goes in for an attack with his longsword. Nah, that's not gonna hit. The 16 hit.
Riposte.
Riposte.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I thought so. Go ahead.
I love that skill hunts. I love when you say that. It's so nice.
He replows his blade and stouty sap. You sink it deep, twisting it, making it a point to, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to you, whatever this light or whoever this light is. Stabbing in deeply, but not deep enough to mortally wound this man, or straight up just kill him. No, you mortally wound him. Honestly, if he doesn't get medical attention, he will die. As his secondary attack, he hasn't cast his spell yet. $1d8. He heals himself for 4 points of health. Not that much. Probably could have taken a health potion and it would have been better.
Yeah, I think so.
For Roy's turn, the Mistress of the King is just gonna run. And that's as far as she can get, unfortunately. Roy's turn. Yeah, there's no way I can consider
Hey,
leaving.
Roy. Hey, Roy, your father's getting squirrely. Or, Zon's getting squirrely.
There
Why don't
you
come
go.
have- Yeah, I forgot that Milo didn't know
It's all good.
that he's... My bad. I would say, hey, the target's getting squirrely. Might want to take an action to if you want any chance at taking his head from me.
He looks around, wondering where he is when he doesn't see him for a while. He moves over, or he looks towards your direction, and sees Zon. Zon... Oh, man. Zon doesn't even look in his direction, doesn't even recognize the man, or just straight up ignores him, Milo. It's hard to tell. But looking at this, and seeing that his comrades are currently safe, the ones that are currently alive anyways, he rushes into the direction of this terrible, terrible person. And can't get close enough.
Yeah, to be fair, Zon has more pressing issues
Yeah.
at the moment.
I want to say action, movement to get here. Gonna have to use an action surge to attack. He's gonna do full slashing attack with both Avony and Ivory, which means he does get his modifier plus to hit. Damn, he rolled so low. But just barely hit, man.
He's got a plus 14 modifier. Oh my god.
With his special attack, he eats both attacks. When he does this.
Gotcha. Okay.
But because he's doing this attack, he hits and crits. 2d10 plus modifier.
What happened to the turn order?
Oh, I might have. Yeah, I accidentally closed it. My bad. The blades sink in succession of each other, and these are classified under magical weapons, so they don't reduce in their damage. Not only that, they couldn't be reduced even if they wanted to. Fun fact about these blades, and I don't think it'll ever come up. They do radiant and damage and necrotic damage. They don't do slashing or bludgeoning. Even though it kind of looks that way. But they sink in heavily. And while I don't like NPCs to take the final turn and kill someone else, I already said I was going to allow this man to kill him. If he got the chance. So Milo, you put in the work. You put in the time. You put in the manpower.
He's dead. Is dead.
and
I
he
don't care.
just hits the ground.
To be fair, for Milo it was just business. For Roy it was personal.
Yeah. I just don't want to. I don't like kill sitting people, which is why I generally don't have NPCs kill people. Just heavily wound them.
I don't care. It's fine with me.
Fair enough. But that it. Yeah. That is turns on. Hit the bucket. Aster. $17 does hit. Not a demon, but I don't know. You slash into him, and he was already hurt thanks to your parry attack. Sinking in further, you do bring this man down to his last remaining breath. I don't know why there's a 2 there.
That's extra damage.
Yeah, that's from Divine Favor.
Are you attacking her with the damage?
No, the divine favor is on that guy.
No. It just showed up on the mistress's head for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah, I dragged the dice onto her like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's the dunce.
Anyways, slashing into him, you just hear his final breath or final words. The light will find you as he hits the ground. Dead. There's also now a one to your right, not that far away.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I have questions for you. Go to sleep.
Yeah. I gave her some health, but she's not a fighter. She has 5 health. You just jack her in the back of the head, causing her to go unconscious. Oh, she's not moving. I just can't get to the marker. And I still can't get to the marker. She's unconscious. Oh, there we go. Aster, you rush over towards the south end, and you do see just 3 people remaining next to Kasami.
And one.
And 1.
I will use my last spell slot to Misty Step.
Right. I didn't know you cared for 1 so much.
I care for Kasami.
That's what I thought. All right. I believe that is your entire turn, unless you decide to action surge.
I don't have any more.
That's what I thought.
That's my turn.
Loyal Knights come over to try to assist you. That guy gets to you. This guy goes to try to help you guys, or at least try to round the corner, but can't. This guy will try to round the corner as well. He gets to you. He will spend his entire turn to get here. Knights go in. Spend their entire turn because of tough terrain to go there. This man will also go here. Spends his entire turn to get there. This man goes and saves the cake.
That's a man?
Woman, whatever. She managed to save the cake. Kasami.
I'm gonna attack this cleric-y dude.
Okay. Yeah, both of those hit. You manage to just stab into him repeatedly, slash in, with enough force and lightning, it just barrels through him, causing him to hit the ground.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows this guy.
All right.
Paladin, I think.
It's just paladins and clerics. And whatever the heck Zon was. All right. Both of those do hit, thankfully enough. Bludgeoning 24. You know what's funnier than 24? 25. You just kick into this man head heavily and repeatedly that you bend his armor, causing it to puncture into his lung. It's not a great death for him, but yeah, it's just not that great. He dies.
Okay, and that'll be it for me.
All right. Milo.
Lightning strikes right here. This dude needs to make a dex save.
You are going to blow up the barrel.
And does.
The area effect won't hit you, but the barrel is still going to blow up.
I don't care. I just call down the lightning.
Okay.
He needs to make a dex save.
Slashing and breaking in.
31 points of lightning damage. Where was that with Zon, motherfucker?
Yeah, even successfully passing, which he does, even at half health, he's still gonna go down. Like, barreling in... I'm not gonna take this away from you. Barreling into thunder. It slashes and burns into this man, causing his own armor to become a cage of lightning, just bouncing through until he hits the ground. As this happens...
It just enters into the neck and just shoots down to the ground.
Yeah. As this happens, the barrel behind him explodes heavily. And normally, I would say this would be shrapnel splattering about everywhere, and everyone must make a dexterity saving throw. But I'm not going to take this away from you. It shatters and breaks into the sky in so small pieces. Even if it did hit you, nothing would happen. You are now all covered in wine, however. And the battle is won. A smelly battle. It was. And the woman that did manage to save the cake can only say one thing. Well, the cake got ruined.
It hasn't been too long. Can I try and stabilize these two?
Yeah.
And some of our troops.
People begin to go rushing towards the area of your guys' teams. Everyone go ahead and roll medicine checks. If anyone tries to save
I'll see
the
if I can
enemies,
help.
you can do
Can
so
I
as well. But
use spells instead of medicine checks?
yeah,
I will burn as many spells as I need to save our people.
how many do you got?
I have 3 first levels, 2 second levels, 3 third levels.
Total number, please.
6, 7. I got 8 spell slots left for the
Okay.
day.
I have no spell slots left, but 25 points of lay on hands.
I'm pretty sure we can save our people.
1, 2, 3,
There's this one,
4.
and then these two were the only ones that
5, 6.
died, I think.
Yeah, you should be able to heal everyone. You go roaming around searching for your men, women, children, and they were evacuated by most of the team. Good job, team. However, some of your own allies did go down in the fight. So, rushing over towards them, trying to heal them, you guys, Roy, and everyone else begins to try to actively do so as fast as possible. As soon as you do, you are able to heal them just fine. And everyone on your side survives. For now. Maybe.
Oh, we need to find the other count. I'm gonna walk over to Roy. I mean, not Roy. To Zon and cut his head off.
All right, you go up towards Zon, cut his head off, and Roy looks at you. All right, I thought I had it in vendetta, but clearly something's going on here.
Can I take Zon's sword?
Sure. You take his
Milo
sword.
kind of looks over at Kasami, then looks over at the head, and sets it down in the center where no one's around, backs up and just brings the lightning down to just turn his head into ash.
You just completely
And his
burn away.
body, like not his body. I just do his head because we need to. I wonder what he's wearing.
Okay, you just completely burn his head away. If anyone had Speak with the Dead, no longer viable.
And then I'm gonna go and take brother guy's sword.
The prince, the king.
Yeah, Prince.
You go over to an unconscious prince. Aster also there. Take his blade. It's a bastard sword. It's basically a great sword you can single-handedly wield. But while you're there, you notice Aster. Aster, what are you doing?
I make my way to the head and body of the late King Nanok.
Does he have a sword too?
He has a ceremonial blade to his side. It is a +2 longsword.
Yeah, if it's an actual sword, I'll take it.
Swipe. Aster's currently at the body, potentially examining it. You're not too sure. And you just take the weapon. All right.
I say a prayer and follow it up by saying that I wish I had known a better father under better circumstance.
Aster, go ahead and roll religion.
I'm feeling lucky.
I'm assuming you feel lucky a third time? Second time?
Second time, yeah.
Yeah. You begin to pray and more or less notice your history, your connections, your ties, your grievance on what everything has happened and how things happened. While you're glad for the moment, you are also saddened by the way things went down. And when you harbor those emotions and bring them to the surface, you feel a connection not towards you and not towards this body, but towards something that's there, but just recently there. You believe it's a connection from your blessed deities that currently gave you a little bit of power. They're not trying to commune, rather they're trying to show you something. Allowing you... Well, do you allow them to show you it? With a natural 20, I'll let you say yes or no.
I'll take a knee and bow my head and let them show me.
You see both deities just standing side by side, nodding in improvement at one another. However, they also seem to have a dour face upon them. You currently can't speak to them because it's currently in your mind, but they do wave their hand, and you do see a weird shadow form in front of you. As the clouds and shadows part away, you do see what looks like brimstone, iron, and steel. All of this steel and brimstone is made in the shape of a city, a town, a district, a street, and then a home and a house. And when you peer inside of the window and open the door within your own mind, you do see some visaged form just get up from a bed and heavily breathe. And inside you do see someone there. Your now deceased, you thought, father. And when you go and ask what this is about, the deities within your own perception do state, he is back into the abyss, but he may return one day, stronger. He has already gone down the dark path. So in turn, I do suggest you get ready, as he now knows you're alive. and you see this vision begins to dissipate and warp. And you do feel like you can ask maybe a question, maybe two. You're not entirely sure.
Did I do the right thing?
For the kingdom. Yes. You feel the shadows or in the weird vision begins to warp away, and you can ask one final question.
Am I worthy of the crown?
In time, as your vision goes back to this mortal coil, with a man in front of you dead, in this body, in this form, and Kasami currently swiping his sword.
Well, I'd be taking everyone else's swords too, except I figure Aster would probably want to return those to the kingdom's armory or whatever.
Probably. You get 7 long swords. Yeah, 7 long. 5 short. Just swords, right?
Yeah, just swords.
Yeah, 7 long and 5 short.
Long swords, short swords, great swords, scimitars, rapiers.
No,
It works.
these guys aren't that fancy. Standard weapons. Unfortunate. But yeah, as things die down, Roy does move over towards Milo after he burned the head away. No, I thought I hated him, but clearly something's going on. But I am here to inform. Well, I should probably tell the new current king, I suppose, the news. Milo, if you would follow me. If not, I can tell you here now, but I'd have to repeat myself over there.
That's fine. Milo, give me a second. Milo, turn to 1 and 2 and say, "I appreciate y'all's help. You are free to return if that is what you wish."
1 and 2 do look towards you. We are to return home, yes. 2 then states, "My wife is likely to miss me after being gone for a few months, but it has been an enjoyable stay here." And in unison, they do state, "It has been agreeable to have worked underneath you."
I hope I upheld my promise.
They nod. Not really sure what promise you gave because they weren't there for that.
Yeah.
But they do nod, giving you a courtesy bow until we meet again.
Indeed.
They begin to move, and before they leave, though, 1 and 2, 1 states, he looks towards you and simply states, "Edgar." And 2 then states, oh, I forgot his name was Lenny. Lenny.
What did you say the first one's was? I didn't quite hear.
1 is Edgar and 2 is Lenny.
It's been a pleasure, Edgar and Lenny.
They nod. And then they dip.
And then I'll go with Roy. And as we're walking over, like slowly, I guess, I knew him where he came from, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right then. You need not say more. Roy does tell the current guards to lay way and regroup while he goes back to join you guys.
As I stand from the corpse, I assume he has a crown.
The corpse?
The head of the king, yeah.
Yeah. The way it sounded, I interpreted is I assume Roy has a crown. That'd be weird. Weird type of betrayal, but I guess it would work.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. As Roy comes over, Aster, you have crown in hand, rising to your feet. Milo and Roy soon come about, and he does state, Mr. Aster, Sir Aster, King, eventually I will understand your title, but for now I'll call you Sir, Sir Aster. Things have gone as ordered, and so far no unnecessary casualties have been stated. A few council members have fled into various areas, but right now we are... I don't want to say calling them, but we are technically doing that.
Any confirmed deaths?
3 so far. Well, looks behind him. For now.
Who?
Well, looks towards Milo. Well, there is the body. The head he just immediately just got rid of. Then there is... Oh, pardon. I had my math wrong. He would have said 2, and then he said 3 now. I got the math wrong because I included the king in that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there is Zon. There is the gem maker. And then there is the silver hair. Meaning the elf, the dwarf, and Zon. So only the halfling remains. But right now we are currently... she is in her home, but we are currently leveling it down. It won't be long until she is within a reach.
If you can, take her alive.
He nods.
Not so.
He then says something in the air, and you see a weird wisp just float away. You can roll Arcana to figure out what that is.
I'm assuming he cast a message to whoever's laying siege. I don't mind that much.
Yeah. Sending. It's sending. Yoko is looking at Aster, singing deep in thought. Okay.
Have the men clean up the courtyard, and then they can rest. I am going to make an announcement, and the festivities are back in order, but I'm sure that the people will have many questions and wish for a bit of clarification. I mean to do that as well.
That will likely be needed, yes. But as ordered. He does not salute and begins to get everything prepared.
And I'll reactivate the bracelet.
Okay.
Everyone, people of Mauritania, King Enoch has been slain. I am his killer. My name is Aster El Tor, the firstborn, exiled. I have returned to purify his injustices and falsehoods, to make our nation good once more. Please, the Harvest Festival is still due to be celebrated, but there are other matters that had to be attended to. Everyone, please join me for the festival.
Roll mass persuasion.
It's like normal
Disadvantage.
persuasion, but big.
Yep, those are Aster numbers. You can tell that things have died down after a while. You do hear some fighting here and there, but Roy did state that the halfling is currently being taken. but soon even that does die down. The mass of people in the area, or at least the ones you can hear currently, they don't currently make a noise. In fact, you don't really hear anything. Until one by one you do hear a few shouts of encouragement, a few shouts of loyalty, and a few shouts of the king's song, not the king's song, but the kingdom's song, being chanted out and played out by the people here. While you can tell that your message did get across, your beliefs have as well. The king was not a nice man. So he had many people that didn't care for him. Just couldn't do anything about it. Either they didn't have enough power, money, or backing. Now that that's gone, well, I'll put it this way. After a tyrant has been leveled down to the ground and into the dirt, people do celebrate. But right now you are in an unstable position. And only time will tell if you will be able to stabilize that or the kingdom will fall. As you make your way towards the stage, and I'm assuming Yoko and Milo do as well, at this point, Yoko, your image does break down. And you turn back to the form you once were. And still are, technically. Just not currently showing.
I'll have Roy take my brother and the mistress away with orders to keep a bag over their head unless they're actively being watched or eating.
When you say that, he does state, this is just me joking, by the way. Okay, good. Bags would suffocate them, but I understand now.
A burlap one. It's about limiting spellcaster sight.
I just thought you would give them a suffocating death. A little strange, but as long as they're sleeping, I suppose they wouldn't know the difference. I'm gonna call.
You'll be the first to know this, Roy, but we will have 2 approved methods of execution in Mauritania from this point on. The first is beheadings, and the second is strangulation.
He does state, we already do that. Strangulation secretly, though.
Surprisingly enough, I stole that from the Catholic Church.
You also forgot Bernie's. Go ahead.
Once I feel my disguised self starting to wear off, I'll cast invisibility on myself and just find somewhere off to the side to wait for Aster
No,
to
just
do
war
his
up.
thing.
Okay. Wanted to go more magical. You would just make yourself invisible. All the while, you do see the crowd eventually gather back. A new cake is restored. Actually, I'm going to roll for cake. Not a new cake is restored, but the top frosting of the now damp cake is removed.
It's salvaged.
It's salvaged. Now with the crowd and, well, your loyal retainers. And for some reason, the band's still there, because they still need to get paid, no matter the outcome.
Bro, the band is the most loyal people here, and it's to cold, hard cash.
What do you say to the crowd, Aster?
With a crown in one hand, I'll address them. Forgive me for the sudden upheaval and turn that will occur regardless of what happens from this point on. But it was a long time due. I hope you will all come to understand that in the near future.
And in the other hand, because as you phrase it that way, what next do you say?
I previously had thought that I would take the seat regardless, but unless it is something that you all would like. I will not take the throne without approval. You may ask my men what kind of leader I am. I expect them to answer honestly, the good and the bad. I would have it no other way.
As you begin to work the crowd and making sure that you have everything everything laid down and visible. I was going to say laid bare, because that does make sense. I just don't know why I didn't say it that way. You can tell that people begin to murmur about themselves and between everyone. You can also tell that some things are better handled by some than others. But at the end of the day, you do get some questions thrown at you here and there. Nothing too heavy, but enough to tell that they are talking about each other, mentioning things, and deciding about this themselves. You do take the time to answer the questions here and there, and even some more time to clarify a few things to make sure that they are aware that their voices are heard. You talk between both the humans, the dwarves, the elves, but you also talk between the people that came here after the king is no longer here to maybe get an answer here and there. And you also talk with in between the halflings, which is kind of in the middle, tieflings, the water elves technically are here, the merfolk and the like, people that weren't well liked by a long mile.
There will be trials for the crimes committed by the council members and those of that survived. Many of your questions will perhaps be answered when the accusations are levied against them.
They take that
For now,
Go ahead.
I ask all of you, having answered your questions, having heard your voice, will you all give me the honor and privilege of crowning me the king?
You ask this question, and they don't give you a response. They don't give a yes, a no. Someone doesn't come over and crowns you king. Instead, all you hear is 1, 2, 3. And people begin to celebrate. Behind you, you hear the band. They still don't get paid, so obviously they're going to play their songs. And you hear people begin to actively... Unfortunately, I'm so mad Yoko got this. This is kind of a footloose town. So, music was gone. Dancing was gone. Communicating and actively being with one another was gone. Everything was political matters, blah, 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 blah. So when that powder cake was ready to explode, Aster just smacked that, causing everything to just become alive again. Yeah, people were sick of the last ruler. So you do hear people drawing in the crowd and some people hooting and hollering. And they just begin to celebrate. And Asher, you feel fairly certain that is a yes as we end the session.